Alright, Shalom. First and foremost, I want to give all praises and the highest honor to Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahushai, Ba'ashem Kakadash, the Ba'adus to my elders and apostles and teachers of Great Millstone, and peace and salutation to the sincere Akiam across the world who has magnus knowledge and truth and sincerity, and may the election be upon your households. God Shalom. So today I want to make a video about a dream that I had. Okay, and it started off like this. I was walking in some field with one friend of mine that I knew, and I was walking behind him, and he was walking with some other friends of him, which I did not know. Anyway, I was walking behind him with a soccer ball. So he was walking towards some kind of park alongside a great river, where there were like a lot of people chilling in like a summertime. So we went there, chilled there a couple of minutes, and then we decided to go to some house. So the group which we were chilling with also consisted of both boys and girls, or men and women. So we went to this house to go chill over there, and then the one that owned the house, after a while, he was not feeling the girls that were there. So he was kind of like, hey, move out of the way, you know. So they had to leave the house. They was pretty violent against them. And there was one girl which I found look beautiful. So when she was kicked out, I wanted to go to her, to talk to her, see what's going on. So she walked out of the apartment, and I followed her to see where she went. And then I looked and saw that she was already on the street, while I was still in the building. It was a flat, and when I was looking at her, she was helping this little child climb up. I think it was her brother, climb up the balcony. So I was looking like, okay, if the child falls, it's not my fault. So let me head back. So I let it at there. So now comes the interesting part. When I walked back to the house, okay, there was like a group of Edomites, a few women, more men, and one man I recognized. He's always making videos in the Netherlands, always screaming, saying alles kan kapot. So I recognized this man, and when I needed to walk past that group to go back into that house. So when I walked past him, he kept staring at me like this, like he was really angry at me or something. And I looked at him back, and I was like, you know, give him a little shock, but in a funny way, you know, like, so why are you staring? And then he really wanted a reason to grab me and to punch me. So when I did this, I was like, no, I'm joking. Then he grabbed me, and he punched me. Then I was like, what? So in the middle of all these Edomites that were his friends, he tried to pick a fight with me. And at first I was like, hey, I don't want to fight here. And then the spirits switched. So when I wanted to fight back, all of a sudden some military came, and the military pointed the gun at my head, like maybe this distance, you know. So I was facing the guy, you know, real angry, and the military was facing the gun, pointing the gun at my head. For every movement that I make, you know, they would pull the trigger. So he was trying to intimidate me, but after a while, you know, I felt something, the spirit come upon me, and I just walked forward, you know, looked him straight in the eye, like what's up? So I kept walking forward, and then he was trying to punch me, but he could not punch me. Something was holding him back, and I was just walking forward, looking in his eyes. And when I was walking forward, I heard the gun go off, like pow, like 2 times or something, but nothing happened. I did not feel anything. I just knew that the gun went off, and I was like, what? So I moved my head back and forward, but nothing happened. Meanwhile, I was still facing this Edomite, and his friends wanted to help him when they saw that I wanted to punch him. Then all of a sudden, I hear my friends in the background say, hey, your head is bleeding, your head is bleeding. So I was like, I don't feel anything bleeding. But when I yelled at this Edomite, my head started hurting a little bit. So I was like, I should not fight now. But The point was that the gun went off, but it did not harm me, it did not touch me, nothing, it did nothing. So then my family, my friends grabbed me, they put me on their shoulders, and the family and friends of that Edomite grabbed him, and we was walking towards some kind of football field, soccer field, but I knew that this field was supposed to be some field where we would fight with each other. So after that, I was saying like, you are mine, I'm gonna kill you. And in my head I meant like, when the times come when I get spiritual powers, I'm gonna kill you. I marked him already in my mind. So then the scene changed. I was in, how do you call it, in a supermarket, and I was cussing at him in the Surinamese language, and I was saying like, when I get that psycho power, that psycho spiritual power, I'm gonna fuck him up. That was what I was thinking. So I felt real anger inside, and then after a while I woke up. But the point of this dream, okay, also to grab a few scriptures on it, was that the Lord, He put me in a situation where a lot of people were against me, even the military was against me. But except for the punch that was to shock me, which did not even hurt at all or that much, the weapon that was pointing at my head, fired even, did not do anything, man. Okay, it did not do anything. So let me grab this precept in the book of Isaiah. Isaiah 54 verse 17, it reads, "No weapon that is formed against thee shall prosper, and every tongue that shall rise against thee in judgment thou shalt condemn. This is the heritage of the servants of the Lord, and the righteousness is of me, saith the Lord." So the weapon that was pointing at my head, the gun, okay, was a big gun, like a rifle or something. It did not hurt me when it went off. I did not feel anything. But in my head, I was like, I should not pick a fight right now because I don't want to tempt the Lord, while a gun is pointing at my head. But really, the Lord showed me that even in such a situation, no weapon will hurt you, man, if it's not meant to be. Okay? So I have other precept, Psalms 18, verse 48. "He delivered me from mine enemies." Let me start at verse 46. "The Lord liveth, and blessed be my rock, and let the power of my salvation be exalted. It is the Most High that avenged me, and subdued the people under me. He delivered me from mine enemies. Yea, thou liftest me up above those that rise up against me. Thou hast delivered me from the violent men." Yeah, so he delivered me from some random violent Edomite with his friends and some military that backed him up. Okay, the Most High, he delivered me from the situation, man. And it's not the first time that I've dreamed about someone pointing a gun on the weapon at me, but it's not firing or it's not doing anything. So the Most High is showing showing things in your dreams usually, man. Okay, so it was a testimony also, for me to trust in Him and believe in Him that He will look after me when trouble starts coming, man. Okay, so it was just a quick video. I hope it was edifying. Okay, and with that, I want to give all praises and the highest honor to Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahushai, Ba'ashem Makakadash. I want to give double honors to the elders and apostles of Great Millstone, who teach and rule well. A salutation to the sincere Akim across the world who are spreading this knowledge and truth as a certainty, and may the election be upon your households. Khan, Shalom.